Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, you know the vibe. Today, we're diving behind the scenes of a wedding that I did for a beautiful couple, Antonia and Jordan. Now, the location for this wedding was in North Hill Estate, which is in Portland, in Jamaica. Beautiful place. Let's look at these shots. At this wedding, I worked with world-renowned photographer Adrian McDonald from Lexan Art Productions. And it is important that the photographer and the videographer work well on the wedding day. Not just for the good of the photographer or the videographer, but more importantly for the client, because they make the process a lot smoother, make the day easier for everybody. The details. Now, what are the details? Details usually refer to anything that the bride or the groom may wear, or maybe a part of the wedding ceremony altogether. So this may include like shoes, jewelry, the dress, the jacket, etc. Just about anything, right? And it's important that you capture these details in detail. Alright, I'm going to cross now. Take it from the right side, yeah? Oh, okay, Celine, again. Some details. Another thing that we do is sometimes we allow the bride or the groom to interact with the details. So for instance, in this case, we have the bride interacting with the dress. And it really gives for a different set of dynamic photos and videos for you to include in your story. Step back, Adrian, please. Step back, step back. Look to camera. Getting ready. Now, the getting ready process is just as important as actually being ready. Because in the getting ready process, one, you get to interact with the bride or the groom more. So they get to allow them to become more comfortable with you having a camera in their space. That's one. Two, it also adds to the story. Because then there are times when you are then privy to certain emotions that you don't necessarily get during the ceremony or any other time of the day, whether that be excitement, whether that be nervousness, and it's good to add that to the overall story that you're doing. An important part of getting ready is the bride's makeup shots. Now, usually I wait until the makeup is close to finish or when it's finished, and I just have the makeup artist pretend to do some shots, because really and truly we're just trying to build a story here. However, in between I still get some shots leading up, but usually I don't use those shots because they're not as flattering as when the makeup is close to finish or when it's finished. So it's good to coordinate with the makeup artist to find out how long her process is going to take, her process is going to take, and then you can time it as to say, okay, I can go and get some details and I can come back and get the makeup shots. Because you know, everything is happening all at once. So while the makeup is done, the groom is getting ready, the details are there to be captured, so you have to ensure that you stagger your time and use the time wisely. Traditionally, the bride and the groom usually don't see each other until the bride walks up the aisle, and that's usually the first time they'll see each other in their full dress or their full outfit. Now, there has been a new tradition, well, I don't know how new it is, where they have a first look. and this takes place before the ceremony. And the bride and the groom will see each other fully dressed, and they'll share a moment, whether it be laughter, whether it be crying, whatever it is. But they get the opportunity to be in each other's space before the wedding ceremony. Now, for this couple, what they did at first touch. So they didn't see each other, but they were able to replace them in a particular way. They were able to touch each other, and this kind of builds up excitement, anticipation for the ceremony to come. I think that was very cool.
Alright. Do not look at each other. Go around, Jordan. No, to her. Stop, that's good. Keep looking right. Feel for her hand.
The ceremony. No, the ceremony is one of the most important part, if not the most important part of the entire wedding day. Because this is when they actually officially get married, right? So this can become very overwhelming, as it is basically a live show, and it can become very tedious. So what I'll do, I'll set up my tripod with my static camera, ensure that my angles are correct, my composition is right. And very importantly, I'll ensure that I go to the DJ and I set up my audio recorder. As well as I'll get a mic on the groom, as sometimes on the pastor, for redundancy in audio. Because audio is very important. Without good audio, your video is good as nothing.
You are going to be the best dad. With all that, thank you for being my person and for offering.
After the ceremony, the energy is up, but the pace is maybe a little bit slower, and this is where they get their photos, their portraits, and this is a good time for you to get your videos that will contribute to the story. And here I pretty much work with the photographer and arrange my shots around what he's doing, so we don't overexert the couple, because it gets really tiring very quickly, and you don't want to be stressing them out for them to be doing one thing here, then I, as a videographer, go somewhere else and do something. We just kind of work together and get the job done.
Flap.
At the corner, no man, the other side.
The flap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So put back the left hand in the pocket.
Good. Oh, that's it.
Look around to her, then look back to camera. And look back to camera. Good.
Beautiful.
One of my favorite shots for the entire wedding is this drone shot right here. It was shot, almost in the night, and we had to do it very, very quickly. But as you can see, I had the bride at the top, and then I had the groom on the level below. So they basically juxtaposed above each other, and then he runs up to the bride, and then what I would do is add a speed ramp to this, and it gives for a pretty cool shot. My setup for the reception is pretty much similar to the ceremony, where I have one camera on the tripod to capture like speeches and stuff like that, and then I have one camera on the gimbal, which does most of the work to capture all the games and all the activities that have been done during the reception. And of course, my favorite time of the night is the dance floor, where we get everybody to come on the dance floor and we're just turning up and enjoying ourselves. And of course, sometime I'll join in and get the vibe up if the vibe is not up, or just to maintain it so I can get all the shots that I want and all the shots that I need for my video. So we've come to the end of this video where I took you behind the scenes of one of my favorite weddings that I've ever done. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and if you know somebody that enjoy videos like this, please like, please share, send it to them. And if you have any comments, please jot them below. Let me know if you'd like to see more content like this. Peace.